Sad. Nigga told me life too short to be war with yourself all the time. And live in Colorado, wanna die. Told Jesus I don't wanna drive. Had to whip it, went from slave to master. Then I cut a slice of the humble pie. ISO, they tried to undermine. Now their names come under mine. Now I'm winning, check the fucking score. You just underscore like an underline. I pull up in the tank like filling up the ride. You be busting for blanks, man, but the other guys, I'm marking nigga like Wahlberg and spit with the Mossberg. They real like real for acting funny guys. Like Kanye, I waited to get my money right anywhere you can run it high, make a cake with no ducking Heinz. When I was a poor pimp, she ain't running right. Now it's do or die, suicide, yeah, fucking right. Bitch, you checking on me, never been fucked in that because a nigga flexing on them. Like, look at the muscle size. I muzzle bitches like a puppy bike, cause back then they didn't wanna give a buddy love. Professor Club was right. I be roll like Eddie House, fucking right. Petty niggas wanna fight, I gotta bend my feet, that shit funny, right? I'm an egg more because I'm up, niggas on these side pox. Had to go to war unless you got your money right. So I declare war and I ain't seen a thumb in sight. Unless it's Facebook when I get a bunch of likes. Life's a game of cutthroat, play your cards right, show and let Trump decide. Now I'm out and chilling in Italian nightclubs, Jimmy John's number 9. On 10 thanks to number 9. And I'm throwing up them dubs now, cause I want a war. Bitch, I got my funds right, now I want a war. Gripping on my guns tight, now I want a war. Niggas better jump right for I declare war. Fuck it, I declare war. I declare war. I declare war. I declare war. Bitch, I got my funds right, I declare war. Gripping on my guns tight, I declare war. I seen birds in a trap like Travis. Ain't got a waist, got free ass Travis. Oak win, now I'm with this nigga back, bitch. Pack is the dope floor, make it backflip. I'm like Dominique Dawes off acid. Eating more balls after all y'all aspirin. Eating catfish, smoking all y'all catnip. Taking cat naps while I raw dog fat chicks. Yeah, I'm that sick. I'll go to war with the devil and walk in hell with a can of gas and a match lit. My drip godly can't match this. Nobody fucking with me. I be doing numbers like a math whiz. My bad, I'm high ass whiz. These other niggas dime bags. I've so get it past tense. I'm as relevant as an elephant in the room you ain't addressing it till I take a fat shit. On everybody getting scrap shit. Or anybody in the world to hope I feel like my ass trip. My last album was a bad trip. I'm Brad Pitt, lost a bad bitch and need rehab quick. I want war, I'm a maverick. I admit that I got my ass kicked, but I'm back, bitch. Cause in general, I'm marvelous with the wizardry, the kind of enemy. Get it, don't they? I kept 10. I got fed when I tapped in. And all these other motherfuckers hanging up like they tapped in. Do me a favor like your back spit. Try to stop my wave like on the track ends. And I'ma get the bustin' with the Gatlin. I'm at war with these haters and their actions. I'm at war with the funny little factors. I'm at war with myself, nigga, that's it. Throwing up them dubs now, cause I want a war. Bitch, I got my funds right, now I want a war. Gripping on my guns tight, now I want a war. Niggas better jump right for I declare war. Fuck it, I declare war. I declare war. I declare war. I declare war. Bitch, I got my funds right, I declare war. Gripping on my guns tight, I declare war. A wise man once said, if you wish for peace, be ready for war. Strange music. Bitch, I'ma shoot out the sun. Bitch, I'ma shoot out the sun. I'ma shoot out the sun. Bitch, I'ma shoot out the sun. Bitch, I'ma shoot out the sun. I'ma shoot out the sun. Bitch, I'ma shoot out the sun. Bitch, I'ma shoot out the sun. I'ma shoot out the sun. Bitch, I'ma shoot out the sun. Bitch, I'ma shoot out the sun. Yeah. What have I become? What have I become? Nothing and no one. What I always was, broken and undone. Nothing and no one. What I always was. What have I become? Know what time it is. Daylight never come. Got no bullets left. Shot them at the sun. Got no bullets left. Shot them at the sun. Got no bullets left. Shot them at the sun. You don't exist to me. You don't exist to me. Life is a vision, a filthy epiphany. I don't exist. I'm the ghost of a mystery. Lean on the floor and it's sticky and slippery. This is my eulogy. This is my elegy. Tired of everyone. Tired of everything. Tired of tired and sick of the sickness that lives in my brain and is eating my energy. Hot pink block to my now. Let my dome pop on the kitchen floor where I rock at the dope spot. Horse with that horse like it's dope. That shit's so hot. Speaking of hot, I want the sun up my block. Everyone put up your block. Alright now, everybody pay attention. On the count of 3, we're gonna shoot out the sun. 1, 2, 3. Bitch, I'ma shoot out the sun. Bitch, I'ma shoot out the sun. I'ma shoot out the sun. Bitch, I'ma shoot out the sun. Bitch, I'ma shoot out the sun. I'ma shoot out the sun. Bitch, I'ma shoot out the sun. Bitch, I'ma shoot out the sun. I'ma shoot out the sun. Bitch, I'ma shoot out the sun. Bitch, I'ma shoot out the sun. What have I become? What have I become? Nothing and no one. What was, what if I was one? Know what time it is, daylight never come. Got no bullets left, shot them at the sun. Got no bullets left, shot them at the sun. Got no bullets left, shot them at the sun. Look what you did to me. Look what you did to me. Nothing is sickening. You ain't do shit to me. You were not meant to be in my vicinity. Fuck all your energy. You don't mean anything. I feel like everything. I feel like emptying 17 clips of my agony. 17 clips of my phallus to dazzle me. You are anatomy. I put my flesh in their gears and they mad at me. Won't let the spirits abandon me. Look what the spirits laid out for me. These boys ain't joining no punk band, but I turn them all into casualties. Bitch, I'ma shoot out the sun. Bitch, I'ma shoot out the sun. I'ma shoot out the sun. Bitch, I'ma shoot out the sun. Bitch, I'ma shoot out the sun. I'ma shoot out the sun. Bitch, I'ma shoot out the sun. Bitch, I'ma shoot out the sun. I'ma shoot out the sun. Bitch, I'ma shoot out the sun. Bitch, I'ma shoot out the sun. What have I become? What have I become? Nothing and no one. What I always was, broken and undone. Nothing and no one. What I always was. What have I become? Know what time it is. Daylight never come. Got no bullets left.
Y'all watching on Facebook, YouTube, click the link in the description. You can come join us for the meeting on live. Play a game with us. If you want to donate in Juggalos in Recovery, there's a link in the description of the video in the chat. What's up, Josie?
Nothing. I got my package today.
Nice. Me too. I got one today and one yesterday.
Yes.
Now I'm just listening to music, waiting to see how many people pop up. Went ahead and started the live early. Play some music. See who comes in, who doesn't. Never forget it again. Course with a torch and some horse in my van. Stretching intestines like accordion. Study your family routine like the Sims and be kicking your door for that torture begin. It all with the steel toe boot, then I shoot around the stand. I don't care if they ain't got no loot up in their pockets or the jewelry did not come to rob. But your brother on another killing spree doing his job. Sicker than a motherfucking average. I'm a savage with the cleaver. I deliver souls to make it tell them hi. Don't worry about your levels, cause they gotta be right behind you. When I find you motherfuckers, everybody's gonna die.
How uncold is it there?
Huh?
I said, how uncold is it there?
It's only 72, you know it's Florida.
Oh, I want your warm weather.
I mean, it's nice except for when you got like 100-something degree heat index.
I miss it. I miss the heat.
What'd you say?
Hold on.
Okay, no, I was messing with my speaker. I think I turned it down too low. You're good.
Yeah, well, I just noticed I have my headphones on upside down. The cord's the wrong way.
Hi, Chris.
Fuck you. Late night meetings.
Yeah, just listen to music over the room earlier, looking at the Facebook, the YouTube, see who pops in.
Yeah, that's kind of how I figured it was gonna go. I was doing a whole bunch of the thumbnails for our upcoming videos today.
So I noticed every stream I've ever did is unlisted.
All streams are.
Oh, so I shouldn't have made them public?
No, the whole reason for that is we want people to watch through the edited videos and not just like the boring like us just chit-chatting and then talking real shit for 10 minutes and then just bullshitting.
Oh, well then maybe I should go and hide those again. Oops.
No, I'll take care of it. No big deal.
I was like, that's weird. I thought I when I streamed all that, it said public.
Yeah, so streams should be public. All of the streams after the fact should be unlisted.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
The more you know. I didn't know.
It's just it's a quality of life type thing for real, because we want people to see like the most important parts of it, and if they enjoy what's there as far as that content goes, then they're more incentivized to actually join us on live instead of trying to sit through our nonsense that is the live stream, like without actually having interaction. Because 9 times out of 10, it's like us talking to ourselves for like 5 to 10 minutes before a stream starts.
I mean, most people like the shenanigans. I know. That's why I watch a lot of podcasters.
Yeah, and I mean, the shenanigans are included in our edited down videos, as long as it's constructive to the content.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I just clicked a button, so yeah, they're public right now.
Oh, it's all good. I've got a good amount of them already set back to unlisted.
This is why you're the IT guy.
Yeah.
I'm still
It just takes
surprised
me a
I
few
can
minutes.
do all this efficiently.
The OBS shit is such a learning curve.
I love it though.
I know.
It made life so easy.
It really did. Like, especially when we were doing that transition from Zoom to Google, it made it so much easier. And the only reason I ever looked into it is I wanted us to be able to live stream multiple platforms at once.
I got my package today and one yesterday, so I got the stuff to give Homeboy for his 1-year anniversary and some passer outs.
Oh shit.
My wife was like, "What is that?" And I'm like, "More shit to hang all over the wall." She's giving me shit because I just hung a whole bunch of posters from a concert. And she's like, "I told you I didn't want you to hang all 3 of them," but I'm like, "But why? Why not?
Yeah, but why not?
More?"
Yeah.
She's like,
More is
our room is turning into your room, and I'm like, it's
a dog.
our room.
I have literally a drawer in my desk that's full of nothing but posters.
They would be all over my house if I had those.
Dog, I could use them as wallpaper if I wanted to.
Josie, where's
Wait,
Hoover?
what are you using as wallpaper? It took me a minute. My headphones are basically, I don't understand these. I keep killing the code.
That is. It's like 300 fucking posters.
JC, where's Hoover?
He ran away. I don't know.
Oh man.
Is
He joined the damn
content?
circus.
Oh.
He joined the circus. He thinks that no one cares.
He's the cumpet, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I guess.
Okay.
If
Yeah.
that's what you're calling him. The cumpet thinks that no one cares, that the homies don't care.
Yeah, you let him know we're talking about him on live right now.
Yeah, I mean, we were
Well,
here. He
I'll
was-
try, but I think he turned his phone off. I told him
He
to
was
reach
here.
out. He was like, no, they don't.
He was welcome.
And I was like, yes, they do.
He was
I know.
He was here.
Dumb. Yeah.
Yep.
But posters get to be a bit excessive. I also have like 4 or 5 poster tubes out in my living room that are also full from the time period when I was doing the tour shit. And then all of my show things. And then there's another fucking fat stack of posters to the right of me. So, D, did you come up with any new types of games, or are we still doing the draw randoms?
It's still the word one. I still have to type up and get all that stuff ready and saved in my phone. Like I have this one because I have like a web page that I use for this one with all my words already saved into a list. So
Okay. It'll be interesting. We'll
I
have to come up
just
with
gotta
some new
make
games.
another list in this website I use for the word generator. That way it shuffles it every time. So I need to make a list for what we were talking about. Probably 2 of them.
Yeah. What up, Taz?
What's up, y'all?
Or maybe I'll type it all and print it old school style.
Yeah. It's just Friday night shenanigans.
I just celebrated my 17th month.
Woo, woo.
Fuck yeah, man.
Taz.
Congratulations.
That's what's up. One more month
Where?
and you can get one of those black NA key tags.
Oh,
Mm-hmm. Go get all that good free swag.
I think they have an 18-month in the NA. I think I don't know. I don't think any other program does have an 18-month.
It goes 15 months. It goes one off. Just 40 days, 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. 6 months.
9,
6 months.
12. That's most groups. My home group has one for every month up to a year. And then I think NA they have an 18-month key tag.
18 and then multiple years.
Yeah.
But will you turn on the lights? Please.
Got the Scarecrow in the house.
Oh, what up? Scarecrow's back at it again.
The California Mountain Man.
You guys pushed the meeting off a couple hours later, I guess, huh?
Yeah, it's gonna be at 10 o'clock my time, which should be like 7 o'clock your time every Friday.
Yeah, it's like
a little bit
7.
later, so it's easier for everybody else to attend.
People to get out of work and shit.
Yeah, you know what I mean. When I was doing it 8:30 my time, that's like 5:30 your time. People are usually getting off work, going to the bank, doing whatever, coming home. So it's not really a great time. I mean, it's later where I'm at, but I'm not really doing nothing at 10 o'clock at night on a Friday, anyways. I just be watching Netflix.
No, I tend to go to bed really early. I don't have cable. I just watch the same DVDs I've seen 100 times and go to bed at like fucking 7 or 8.
Yeah, that's me. I'm ready for bed.
I'm gonna try to go to bed a little bit earlier tonight because I got a paintball event tomorrow to go to. So
Paintball's dope.
yeah, you know, a whole bunch of recovering addicts gonna go shoot each other. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You got
We did skydiving last month, and do paintball this month, and then probably do paintball again the second Sunday, at least while it's not too hot. Once it comes summertime, trying to do paintball in Florida, most of these people won't go because it's too hot outside.
The only time I've done paintball was in the snow, and those frozen paintballs fucking hurt.
We use frozen paintball to shoot geese.
Hi, Stacy.
Yeah, geese are endemic and destroy everything. Also, fuck them geese.
Asshole.
I have no idea about that down here. I guess because all the wild animals probably eat.
You never been attacked by a goose before?
No, I'm
They're
just
fucking vicious. They got teeth too. They don't just have beaks. They got little teeth in those fucking beaks. Those serrated fucking.
They also have corkscrew penises. So fuck them things.
You and your knowledge. What's up, Dave?
Your knowledge of animal genitalia is impressive.
My knowledge of anything with genitals is pretty impressive. Just saying. So, fowl in general have probably the most unique genitals. So, the goose has corkscrew penis. The female has a corkscrew vagina that goes in the opposite direction. So no matter what, it sounds like the worst possible experience for copulation ever.
Alright, well, for anybody watching on live, when we end the live, this will be going on after the live if you want to come in for shenanigans. This is what happens.
We started off early with the dick talk.
Dog, as soon as I came in the room.
Geese, and I'm like, I think the gators and the snakes eat them here because I don't really see any. I see ducks. I don't really see geese.
Really?
Hell, you got them gators and crocs down there too.
Yeah, Florida, man. I don't really see no geese running around. I see a lot of cranes.
We got no gators in California. Never seen an alligator.
Interesting fact about whooping cranes: they mate for life. I don't know about genitalia, but
have you seen any monkeys?
You know what? My wife just told me about that last night about wild monkeys in Florida. I'm like, I've never heard such a thing, and then she pulled it up on Google, and like, it is a thing. And I guess during COVID, people started seeing wild monkeys more often, like from the city I'm from, and I'm like, I never noticed like shit for wild animals in the city up in Jacksonville. But I guess it's a thing in Florida. Wild
There was
monkeys.
one near where I lived, and I wanted to go find it, and I always had to be talked out of it because I was told there were spiders bigger than my
But
head.
I guess when COVID hit and there was less people out running around, you know, the monkeys started to come out a little bit more. So now they're, you know, out
You
and
Wait,
catch
do
about.
you
them?
have wild monkeys in Florida?
I didn't
Yep,
know
you
that.
catch them.
I've been here my whole life. I just found that out yesterday.
You
Oh
mainly
shit! I
catch them
found out they
down.
have antelope in Nevada.
You mainly catch them down there in Gator Alley.
I know
Back
they got all types of giant felines out here and shit, bobcats and all types of shit running around here. But I didn't know about monkeys.
Uh,
Well, yeah,
News to me. I don't know. I didn't even notice stars were in the sky, and you could see the moon during the day until I got sober. So I mean, I missed a lot of stuff my whole life. All right. Well, it's about that time, so I guess we can go ahead and start this meeting. So my name's D, and I will be hosting this meeting of Juggalos in Recovery. I'm glad you're all here tonight. I'm pretty sure everybody here has been here for the Words with Friends game, the Words with Homies, where we pick a number, you get a word, we talk about it, and we go around the room. Stacy's gonna want number 3, so your word's setbacks. What was it? 58 is Josie every week. Compassion. I'm usually 25. Integrity. Dave, Taz, Anthony, Chris, whatever number you want.
give me 69.
I think I've had you pick that number before. I didn't remember.
Give me 46.
Decompressing is you, Taz. 46
Decompressing.
is willingness.
17.
That's what you usually get. That's right. Motivation.
Motivation. Oh, I lack so much
Dave,
motivation.
You want a word, or are you just going to chime in while everybody else shares?
I'll just chime in. I'm just here.
So everybody has their word. Remember your word, and like this goes on every meeting. The word doesn't have to be specific to recovery. It's during addiction recovery, your life, however you can apply that word. So like Anthony, your word is motivation. Like what are things that give you motivation? When's the time you had a lack of motivation? Anywhere you can apply that in life, pretty much. So how you relate that word to your life. Where do you draw motivation from, whatever. So whoever wants to share first, it doesn't have to be Anthony. I was just example.
I guess I might as well start. Motivation is something that, I don't know, I guess I struggle a lot with my motivation. I don't really have a whole lot of motivation to get out of bed or do anything. Or since COPD flared up and lost my job, I don't really go out. I don't know. Every day is just kind of the same thing. Just try to stay out of bed. Any day I stay out of bed all day is kind of a success. I got a couple dogs sort of keep me accountable. I got to make sure I take them out a few times every day, so they kind of keep me on point. Plus, they keep my anger in check because they don't like it when I'm angry. So they let me know when I'm getting out of line or getting a little too crazy. I guess I struggle with motivation for myself, but I have motivation for other people. I go make sure my grandparents have enough wood on their porch, and make sure that my dogs go out at least twice a day. Take care of the animals here in the park pretty much for free, just so I have something to do throughout the day. Make myself get out of bed. I don't really have a whole lot to share about motivation. It's just something that I'm lacking in, but something I definitely need to work on a little more.
I forgot to do that part. And Taz left the meeting. But yeah, okay, so motivation, I mean, I find a lot of things that give me motivation in life, and before I got sober, I definitely didn't have any sort of motivation towards anything, but I guess that was my mindset of my life and my situation was, you know, death penitentiaries and or being homeless, so I didn't really have much motivation. Even knowing I had kids and people that loved me and whatever, I didn't feel the same way, so I had no personal motivation really to do anything. And since being sober, I find a lot of motivation. I find motivation just in setting small goals and achieving them for myself, to the larger goals that I set to achieve, to keep pushing forward for my kids and my family, and trying to see the bigger picture in the long run instead of focusing on the small things. Being able to be an inspiration and help other people that are going through similar struggles is a motivation for me to keep going. So there's a lot of things for me, I guess, that keep me motivated these days. But definitely like 6 years ago, I did not have a motivation for anything in life, really, besides getting money to do dumb shit. Anybody else want to share on motivation? If not, we can go to the next one.
I'm not very motivated to share about motivation.
You don't ever care to share, but you always do. You always end up sharing, though. Anybody else want to go? If not, I'll go.
Go for it.
What's my word? Integrity. Integrity Farms. Integrity, that's definitely something I didn't have before in the past. You know, I'd be the type to like steal your wallet and help you look for it type person. You know, I didn't live a life of integrity. Lots of failed promises, lots of things I didn't live up to. Especially in my younger years, but you know, as a result of the penitentiaries and just going through certain things, I learned as a person, as a man, like my word is the only thing I have to stand on. So I try to keep my word as much as possible, and I'm always me, regardless of who's around or who's looking. I always try to do the next right thing, whether anybody's watching or not. Because what I'm doing is for myself, and it's not for anybody else. So I don't care to put on a show for anybody. So I'm not going to change the way I act or the way I do things because somebody's around. And I try to always, you know, just to be the utmost honest and handle things how I feel I should be. If something's sitting in my stomach wrong, you know, that usually just tells me right there that is not the right, you know, way to handle something. And that was like something I had to learn in recovery, was being able to, like, no matter who's around, who's doing what, like, to always be true to myself and to live with a life of integrity. Because, you know, so many people, you know, they can be one way, and then once nobody's looking, go, well, nobody's looking, so it doesn't count, so it doesn't matter because nobody can see what's happening, you know. But for me, it's like I know. You know, like...
Yeah, and I tear myself up worse than anything else. If I know, that's worse than anybody else finding out.
Exactly, you know, like, it could be as simple as whether using or not using. I live a life of recovery, so it's not like, oh, nobody's around, I can just do this right here. Like, you know, that's not for me, you know, like... Same thing, like I'm walking in a Walmart parking lot, or I'm standing somewhere and somebody drops something out of their pocket. I ain't gonna put my foot on it and hide it from them no more, so I can take it from them. I'm gonna be like, hey, bro, you dropped this shit, you know, like, yeah, you know what I mean. It's just having some sort of value for yourself, you know what I mean. Like, is that guy's $5 he dropped worth my integrity and how I feel about myself? Like, no. Like, is it worth maybe a little bit of a good time because I think nobody will ever find out about this situation? No, because what it does is degrade my morals that I've built up in myself and my values I've built up in myself that I stand on today. So that's definitely something that's changed in my life over the years. Because my moral compass and what I would and wouldn't do when I was using is definitely way different than the person I am today. Because just like the last year, you know, it was whatever I had to do to get the money to do what I wanted to do. So there was no real integrity there. There was no motivation besides for $1 to get some money to get high. So anybody want to share on integrity or motivation or on their word?
The fuck is Stacy's POV of a Dr. Pepper? What's the motivation for that?
I don't know.
It was odd. It was like first person view of being under a Dr. Pepper. I guess I started speaking, so I'll go ahead and share on my word, which would be willingness. So before I got sober, I didn't really have willingness to do anything outside my own comfort zone. Even when I was 100% fucked up, like I still wanted to stay in my shit. I didn't want to really break out of what was already part of my normal routine. I wanted to drink, wanted to drug, I wanted to stay in that same place I already was. Didn't want to go out and do shit. But once I started to get sober, I got a bit more adventurous. I was more willing to go do something on spur of the moment. I became more spontaneous, became more willing to help other people instead of being so focused on myself. I became more willing to do things that were hard to do in general. You know, it took me getting sober for me to really have the motivation to go out on my own, to, you know, get away from what was so normal for me.
Josie,
Hmm.
would you like to share on your word?
What?
Would you like to share on your word or
I
any
forgot.
other word?
I don't know what my word was.
What was your number
I'm a
again?
space cadet today.
What was your number again?
89. 89.
Sobriety?
You just changed my thingy. Sobriety is the word, or is that a word? That is a word. I listened and took NyQuil and went to sleep, but still my brain is basically not there. I don't have a brain. I'm aggravated, frustrated. Don't remember what the word was.
Okay, sobriety. Yay. Stacy, do you want to share on your word?
Hell, I can't
I think
remember
she
what
ran
my
away.
word was.
Setbacks.
Oh, I'm not the only one.
Oh, setbacks.
What's a
They are not
setback
my
you
friend.
overcame in life? Setbacks you've overcome? I don't know.
Well, I mean, I definitely can say that I've come over a lot of setbacks from like past in my past relationships with abusive people to not deal with that shit anymore. And I never thought that that would happen because even Henry's dad was abusive. So knowing that I've overcome that shit has really helped me out a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. There's been a lot of setbacks, whether it be financial, mental, emotional, that definitely had my view on life askewed, you know what I mean? Or like my stress through the roof. that I've had to overcome, whether it's prison bids, failed relationships, unexpected expenses, 5.5 years dry, going back out and using. There's been plenty of setbacks in my life that I eventually had to face and grow from to be able to be where I'm at today, or else my lens on the world and life would just be completely jaded. You know, I wouldn't have a sense of happiness or peace. But it took those setbacks to make me grateful for what I have in my life today. So that's like a big thing to draw from, like, all the, if I look at the setbacks, and like I used to try to like compare my life to like my friends' lives, like, oh, they're 20 something, they're already married, they got a house, they're doing this, they're doing that, and here I am in prison, and here I am still being a fucking junkie, and here I am this, and it used to be a lens of comparison of the things that set me back in life versus other people, but my road just wasn't the same road as everybody else's, and once I could accept those setbacks for what it was and grow from it, everything got way more better. Way more better. Does anybody else want to share? Okay, cool. I'm stopping the recording then. It's a short meeting tonight.
Yeah, give me content to put on TikTok.
Yeah.
Make sure you stop the lives.
Oh, I'm already on it.